Hello out there, Joachim Hurth again from Australia University. Welcome to video 2, Shopper Marketing, and this is about heuristics. Heuristics can be called rules of thumb. We use these rules to do efficient decisions. And in consumption we use a lot of rules. A brand is an example. It's an orientation. Some people like brand A, others brand B. Origin. I prefer wine from France. Ratings can also be helpful. There are rules like, if others buy, it must be good. So if we see a line before a restaurant, we believe this restaurant must be good. And if something is rare, we also believe this must have a reason. When we learn that our decisions are successful, that we like the products we bought, then we're going to repeat these rules. And so we learn them by heart. Unfortunately, sometimes they can mislead us. The example on the right side is about the fact that a lot of people would take the set without thinking of it because they learned that sets are cheaper than single bottles. But in this case, this would be a trap. I'd like to discuss 2 points a little bit more detailed. First of all, anchor prices. Before I get to this, I want to mention the 2 systems Kahneman published in his book Slow and Fast Thinking. We act sometimes in a kind of autopilot, and sometimes we think things through. A good explanation might be the driving of a car. Usually I drive in a more automatic way. I don't think about I have to turn right or left at the next corner, I just know it. If I see an animal near the road, then I change to system 2 and I drive more cautiously. So when I link this idea to the anchor price, on the right you see the advertising of a retailer, and he gives us a reference price. He says the former price was $1.35 and now it's only 85 cents. It might also be that I have an own reference price. I think that Coca-Cola is sold often for about €1, so 85 is also a good price. It's under €1. Unfortunately, anchors can also be used when they make no sense. Kahneman describes the Gandhi paradox. And this is about people were asked how old was Gandhi when he died. Gandhi, the Indian revolution. And the answer would be different if you just ask them how old was he when he died. Then if you add another sentence that would be, was he older than 100 or younger than 100 when he died? So this 100 year is just, it does not really have a reason, but it will change the answer, as you can imagine, and as it was shown. Another example of heuristics are customer reviews. We believe in reviews, especially when we don't have experiences. For example, with new products or with hotels. When I look for hotels, I would like to have reviews, experiences from neighbors or friends. But if I don't have these, I will probably use the reviews that are shown on the web. On the right side, you see Holiday Check as an example. And that leads to maybe to an exclusion rule. I say, for example, I take only hotels that get recommendation rates over 90%. Nowadays also personal reviews are used from influencers. Some of us believe that we know these influencers, that they are kind of friends. Also, we also know they might be influenced by contracts. We know that these reviews, we read about it, that reviews are faked sometimes, but we don't have better heuristics. So probably we're gonna use them until somebody proves us that they are fake. From the perspective of the retailer, how can I work with heuristics? First of all, I have to know them, and then I can use them. On the left side, you see the example of framing. This is when we get informations that are not really useful, but they influence us. In my opinion, this presentation of this orange juice is mouth-watering, and a lot of people will be attracted. Also, in a supermarket, and this was in an Austrian supermarket, usually the people do not drink this product at once. They will take it home and then it won't be ice cold anymore, but the presentation has an impact. It's different as if you presented it on a Euro palette. On the right side, this is called nudging. Nudging is that we trigger people to do something. In this case, it's a beer craft company, and you can order this beer on the web. And when you do this, they give you these possibilities to give a tip, what is quite uncommon on a retail site, but it is absolutely standard in American restaurants. They will also offer you different possibilities of tips, and it's also easy to imagine that it is a difference if you offer these tips or if you don't. If you want to read more, learn more about heuristics, framing, nudging, consumer behavior, then you can have a look in my book, Applied Retail Psychology, Modern Shopper Marketing. For now, thank you very much for your attention. I would be pleased if you watched the following videos. For now, have a good day.